Well, hey everybody, let me show you my setup for carrying money in the Philippines. Now, this topic comes up because I've been talking to Derek from Waskerd, and he has just sent me a new wallet that he put together. Now, I'm not quite ready to show that one yet, but I am I am going to show you the Waskerd Brea zip wallet. This is the wallet I have used every time in the Philippines, and I use this for a particular reason. The Philippines is basically a cash society. There's really very little debit card activity going on there because the Filipino people can't really, a lot of them don't really have bank accounts. They don't use debit cards. It's pretty much a cash society. So cash has to be carried. Now, when you're the foreign guy walking around in the Philippines, now admittedly there's a lot of us there, but we are seen wherever we go, and we are watched wherever we go. So I like to keep a low profile on the cash. So this is my cash carrying system. Now, the money, I've got some real Philippine money right here. These are 20 peso notes. These are 100 peso notes. Now, the other notes that I carry are 50s in the Philippines, which are going to be represented by the $1 bill because I don't have any 50s. And the 500 peso note, which is going to be represented by the 500 baht note from Thailand with the King of Thailand right there. This is going to represent the 500 peso note, and I'll show you how I lay it all out in the wallet for discretion's sake. So here's what happens. Inside the Brea wallet is the center cash pocket, and then it's got two sides for cards. Now, I only carry two cards when I'm out walking around. I carry, and these are going to represent an ATM card, which I use to take cash out of the various ATMs over there. Now, I get cash out for free because I use the Charles Schwab ATM card. Now, while they charge you fees up front at the end of the month, Schwab rebates all of your fees. I mean every single fee, every single month, foreign transaction fees, transfer fees, whatever. Schwab has rebated it all, just like they said they would do. So I take the U.S. passport card, which I carry for ID, and the Schwab card, and I put them in here on the right side of the center cash holder. Then we're going to call these green ones, the $1 bills, we're going to call these the 50 peso notes. Now, 50 pesos is basically about $1.25. I think it's like 45 pesos to the dollar at this point. So I take these. Now, these are not all held together. These are individually folded. Okay? One at a time, I fold them. And I meticulously do this all the time just to, keep you abreast of the total insanity of the wallet situation. So all my bills are individually folded. So the 50s will go in this right side or the left side. Then the 20s, which are also individually folded, each one, they will go in next to the 50s. Okay, because 20s, what does the 20 represent? Well, if it's 40 pesos to the dollar, then 20 represents that's 45 pesos to the dollar. So I don't know, a 20 represents like 20 cents. I mean, it's not, it's a pretty small money. Then I will take the stack of hundreds, which the hundreds represents, mostly I use hundreds there. And so the hundreds would represent probably $2.25. So there's quite a stack of hundreds. Those go in next to the two cards that I carry. Okay, so now we've got the money lined up there. Now, also in the Philippines, you have 500 peso notes and 1,000 peso notes. I usually carry a couple of 500s and like one 1,000. And those go in the middle slot. Okay? Those go in what is normally the entire cash carrier slot. And it's just sort of like some backup cash. So now if I go to the Bose Coffee, all right, which is the Philippine equivalent of the Starbucks, and I got to pay them 125 pesos. So now I don't have to open my entire wallet, lay out all the cash, because all eyes are on you. I got to pay them $125. All these are different colors. All right, that's the way the Philippine money is. It's all different colors. So if I got to pay them $125, I discreetly take out 100. I take out a 50. And there's my 150 for the 125, and I get back change. The change is usually in coin. And the coins, they go from like 1 peso. I think they have some centavo coins. Then they'll go up to like 10 pesos. Because you use coins mainly for, I find I use coins mainly for the jeepneys. To get around Cebu costs basically 7 pesos wherever you want to go on that particular jeep route. So coins are very useful for the jeeps. So whenever I need cash, it's very easy. If I need 170, I just reach in here like this. I pull out 1 because I know it's individually folded. I've only got 1. And then I go in here and I pull out a 50. And then I go in here and I pull out a 20. And I know that I've got 170 right here because they're all individually folded. Now, what I've accomplished with this is I do not need to take out my whole wad of cash, spread it out everywhere, and, pick out the 20 and pick out the 50 and pick out this and pick out that. I just very discreetly take it out of my pre-folded money in here, and nobody really has to know what it is I'm carrying or how much it is I'm carrying. And it all fits very neatly in the Waskerd Brea wallet, which has been a really, really good thing to carry out in the hinterlands of the world. Because as you see, it's a very discreet way to hand out cash. And while the U.S. is more of a cashless society, and I've actually been thinking lately that maybe I focus too much on folding the cash in half, because when I look at the cash that I particularly carry, I don't carry much cash. I've been carrying the same two $20 bills now for about 2 weeks. I rarely use cash here in the U.S. I save the $1 bills, so I don't use those. So I may have to rethink my position on the cash storage issue. But as you can see, this is a really discreet way to hand out cash in a foreign country when you are the foreign guy and they know you got cash on you. And this wallet, while I know it's a handmade wallet and it's well put together and I know what it is, you know what? It doesn't scream out, I'm an expensive wallet, come and steal me. It's just a brown wallet with a zipper. So while I know what it is, nobody else does know what it is. And while that may offend Derek, because nobody knows it's his Waskerd wallet, I, on the other hand, am a bit safer for not flashing some Hermes wallet or some, logo wallet that everybody's going to go, wow, that guy's got some money. Let's go stab him and take his money. So, that's just a little show of what I think is a real prudent way to handle cash when you're in a foreign country using a wallet such as this. That is it for this lesson today. There will be a test later. Have a good day.